Well, welcome back, you absolutely legendary legends. So it's been a little while I haven't made a video. It is what it is, but the reason behind it is the channel has not been getting recommended by the algorithm. I've been complaining about it for a long time, and finally people are waking up. So what this video is going to be pretty much about is, in case you guys aren't aware, if you're a gaming content creator, tomorrow, November 17th, unless you are making gaming content on Nintendo games or Minecraft or Roblox or anything like that, your channel is pretty much going to be dead in the water. What am I talking about? Conspiracy? Nope. This is exactly from the Google account of YouTube. So we're going to be actually reading what the policy is, and I'm going to have it either here or there. You can read if you have the educational level to read on a third grade level. All right. Like, subscribe. I don't give a crap. My videos will never get shown to you again, so it really doesn't matter if you guys subscribe or not. I would appreciate that, but that would mean that in order for you guys to actually see my videos and get my video, not miss any of my videos, you would have to bookmark the channel and come back at least once a week, because I'm maybe hoping to go back to regular uploads on a weekly basis on the channel. I just don't want to waste my time on an algorithm that doesn't want to recommend my videos. So let's get to it. So you can read this directly on Google's page. I'll have the link in the description as well. Let's get this over with. YouTube's strengthened approach to online gambling and graphic violence in video games, because video games is exactly like real life. We are all being influenced by the video games that we are playing. We are all going outside, taking our guns, taking our swords, hacking, slashing, shooting, doing magic, casting this spell, that spell, floods, fires, Firaga. Right? That's what we're all doing, right? Because we are so heavily influenced by the video games that we play. We can't tell the difference between reality and a fucking retarded video game. YouTube doesn't think that we're able to. So let's keep reading. Hi, creators! Parentheses, this. That's them doing it to us. To me, you if you're a content creator, and even viewers. Starting on November 17th, 2025, we'll be strengthening enforcement of our community guidelines around online gambling and graphic violence in games. Now, the gambling part, I don't have as huge an issue. Gambling is a big problem. Gambling does actually affect people's day-to-day lives, and it does actually influence them, and it does drive people to going into debt, terrible life choices, ruining your life, and even ending lives, unlike video games, unless the video game has gambling. Our policies are designed to evolve alongside the digital world. We're making these updates to keep pace with new trends like gambling with digital goods, to more closely align our guidelines for mature content in an increasingly immature world. I added that obviously, with industry standards of babyifying adults. Here's a summary of what's changing. Bullet point 1. Online gambling content. Our current policy prohibits content that directs viewers to online gambling sites or applications that are not certified by Google. We're expanding our enforcement to now cover online gambling with additional items that have monetary value, including digital goods. Example, video game skins, cosmetics, and NFTs. Now, are my Diablo videos where I review the cosmetics in the cosmetics store that you purchase with your hard-earned dollars for $34 per skin gonna be considered age-restricted? It's not gambling. You're paying for what you get. You are getting ripped off, obviously, because $34 for one skin, Canadian dollars, by the way, is a massive freaking ripoff. Plus tax. Because in Canada, our government loves us so much that they even tax digital goods. Because it feels so good for them. Fuck, I hate these people. I hate these people. Social casino content. We're updating our approach to casino-style games, where nothing of real-world monetary value is wagered or cashed out. Content that depicts, promotes, or facilitates social casino sites will now be age restricted. Many Nintendo games actually have casinos that you can go into. If I'm not mistaken, even some of the Mario games have casino-like places that you can go and visit. Is that stuff going to be age restricted? You're not gambling real-world money, you're gambling your currency in game. Is that going to be considered gambling? But Nintendo has been doing this for a very long time. Don't forget, in case you guys aren't aware, Nintendo started off as a card company. You know, cards as in cards at a casino for gambling and stuff like that. A lot of people forget about that. It's all amazing how everything's tied up to video games. So now is where we're going to move to the actual video game stuff. So hold on to your buttocks. Graphic gaming content. Dun dun dun! In addition to our existing guidelines around graphic gaming content, and this is highlighted in blue because you can click on that link to go and read it, and that link will bring you back to this exact same page. So you don't know what the guidelines were before unless you had them already stored. You do not hate these people enough. We will age restrict an additional small subset of video game content featuring realistic human characters that focuses on scenes of torture or scenes of mass violence against non-combatants. Non-combatants meaning NPCs. What is the obsession with NPCs? They're non-playable characters. These characters have no consequence, no weight in the game. Many games now actually block you from being able to actually damage the NPCs. But let's say in a game like Bloodborne, Souls-like games, Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row, and all these games that you are actually able to attack the citizens, that just you attacking a NPC in the game will be enough for YouTube to age restrict your content. And we're going to get into afterwards what age restriction actually does to a video, because quite a few of my videos, especially these Street Fighter videos and Stellar Blade, have been age restricted. And what is considered mass violence, mass destruction? Is attacking more than one person considered mass is attacking more than 2 people, more than 3 people, more than 10 people. But if you want to get the details, just click on that blue link and it's going to bring you back to this page where they don't answer any of those questions. And all this is going to change effective tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching the video, or 3 months ago, whenever YouTube decides to show you this video. Okay. We'll consider several factors when reviewing this style of content, such as, I want to get a little bit more comfortable, duration. If the graphic scene is sustained rather than fleeting. For compilation videos, we'll now consider the cumulative duration of all graphic clips combined. Is 1 second short time? Will that be enough? 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds? What is our timeline? How long can we show a violent scene in a game? What about games like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, fighting games in general, whose sole focus is violence? Mortal Kombat, its sole focus is not only violence, but also gore. Games like Doom. If you ask me, Doom has been compromised, and I've said it, and people have laughed at me. And when you look at the violence and the gore compared to previous games, yes, it looks like there's more gore in the new Doom, not Eternal, Dark Ages game, but I've noticed that the blood that comes out is a lot less compared to previous games. And Doom games kind of look very cartoony. They have a level of realism, but they do look cartoony. Now, if they were going along the lines of Doom 3, that is more realistic. But out of Doom 2016, they went and turned to a more cartoon aspect. So I think they've been compromised. Even though it's still a very violent, brutal, and gory game, I think they've toned it down, and I think it's going to get worse. So people also do compilations of greatest hits or more fatalities in Mortal Kombat, and also shooter games like FPS games like Call of Duty games, or like Borderlands, where you're just shooting people with guns. I did a test on another channel where I uploaded like 30 minutes gameplay of Borderlands 4. Borderlands is not realistic. It's very cartoony. It is a cartoon. Yes, there's blood and some gore, but it's still cartoon, and cartoons are supposed to be exempted. But when I enable restricted mode, the video doesn't exist, and it only has one view. Borderlands 4, it's got one view. That channel has 90 subscribers, and it's been recommended to 20 people. Restricted mode has crippled and killed channels. This will bury the rest, unless you're making Minecraft videos. Prominence. If the violent imagery is zoomed in, or the main focus of the scene. Okay, if you're editing your video and you're focusing in on the violent scene, I get it, but how are they going to decide what is zoomed in or not? A lot of games, you have a pretty close camera. Realistic human characters. If the violence is happening to a character that looks like a real human. More games today have realistic characters. So you have all these different layers of restrictions that are going to apply to your videos. And each one just pretty much ensures that action games, horror games will not see the light of day unless they're cartoony. I want to test with Mario or a Zelda game. Actually, I have Hyrule. I'll upload a video of Hyrule, see if that gets shown to people. But this is gonna destroy channels. All right, let's continue because the video is getting is a bit long already. What this means for you and your content, it means you're dead. You're done. Give up or just start playing Minecraft games. That's all you can do. We expect most channels will experience little to no impact, but we know this is a lot of information, and we want to ensure you that you have time to adapt. Because at YouTube, we care. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. You are the single best thing that has happened to YouTube. Continuing reading. You're not worse than Susan? No. You're okay. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. All right. Existing videos, content. Okay, really pay attention to this. Existing videos, content uploaded before November 17, 2025 that violates these guidelines may be removed and age restricted, but will not result in a strike. Oh, thank you, sweetheart Neil. Thank you. At least we're not going to get a strike. We're just not going to get our videos seen. Or if it gets seen, it's going to be seen with adult ads or low quality ads. Remember, age-restricted videos can stay on your channel for 18+ audiences, meaning unless you're logged in to an adult channel, you will not be able to watch some of your favorite content creators. And some people have already started sending me messages saying that it's already happening to them. They have to log in and verify, even with ID or a selfie, that they are 18. But here's the other part. Even though you might be over the age, YouTube, with their infinite wisdom, has implemented a highly intelligent AI that will use its own judgment based on your viewing habits to decide whether you are an adult. So you can be 40, but if all you watch is Minecraft videos and silly caca pee humor videos, and the algorithm thinks that you're not mature enough, it doesn't matter if you disable restricted mode. It doesn't matter if you log into an adult account. You will not be allowed to watch the mature content of video game violence. Making edits for creators who have content that, in scope of these updates, you may be able to edit your video description or use our video editor to delete or trim or blur tools to make necessary changes before November 17, 2025. So you have to self-censor and trim out whatever you think, because they will never tell you what it is that you violated. And going forward, remember, things that were uploaded before are not stricken, but things that are uploaded afterwards. I wonder if we're gonna be forced. You know how right now, if we're uploading a video, we have to select, is this video made for children? I wonder now if we're gonna have to self-report if this game has violence, are we going to have to self-report 18 plus or risk getting reprimanded by the YouTube algorithm? I don't know this. Nobody knows this because that's nowhere here. I guess we're going to have to find out as the sacrificial lambs start falling. Notifications. If we age restrict or remove your content, we'll notify you by email. If you disagree with the decision, you can always choose to appeal, and we will always choose to disagree. I'm not going to say always choose to disagree, because I've had a couple of my decisions changed, but I think things will be a lot stricter going forward, so bear that in mind. Bro, so this is pretty much why I stopped uploading content to this channel. I created a side channel that is non-video game related, non-violence related. It's a hobby channel. I'm never gonna share what the channel is on this channel because it's a completely separate thing and I don't want it influenced. And most of you guys wouldn't be interested in that stuff. But the reason why I'm saying this, so I started that channel about 6 months ago and I'm already at over 1,000 subscribers. All the videos get at least 100 views. Many of them get into the hundreds. Some are even over 1,000 views, and the algorithm actually recommends the videos. And then I created another side channel for gaming. And unless I'm paying YouTube to promote the videos, which they do promote and then they decline the promotion or they restrict its reach because restricted mode, and because the games I upload are like Silent Hill, Gears of War, Halo, Ninja Gaiden, you know, action games, things that are not for babies. That channel, it's pretty much dead in the water. Like I said, there's some videos that are in the single digits. 1 view, 3 views, and 10 impressions, 20 impressions. So my advice to you, if you're a content creator and you're partnered or you want to be partnered or whatever, either stop or limit what you upload till you see what's actually happening with affected content creators, because again, this is all starting to roll out the 17th of November. Or just try and figure out another thing that you can do regarding gaming content, like doing reviews or gaming news. That's going to mean you will have to do more work than just getting in front of a camera or a mic and playing a video game and uploading your gameplay. So now, regarding age restriction, if your video gets marked as 18 plus, because that's what age restriction is going to ultimately be, you don't get the same quality ads that you would with a general video or a family-friendly video. You'll get more adult-oriented advertisements, which I don't want that shit on my channel whatsoever. But not only that, it will get seen by less people by default because nobody or not a lot of people will want to log in or do an age verification to watch that video. But in the algorithm, 18 plus videos, even though they're not pornographic, do get less traction because the algorithm does not put it out there. So starting tomorrow, man, be prepared to hear a lot of complaints from a lot of your favorite content creators that are gamers. This stuff is not happening to political channels which cause conflict and division with people. And we've seen that politics affects people in real life. Politics ruins families, ruins friendships. We've seen politics causing real world violence and death and destruction like video games has never done in any time in history. Yet, gaming is the one genre that has been under attack for the past few decades. You can... Okay, I'm not going to talk about that stuff, but anyways, it's become such an unfair platform that a lot of content creators have become very, very discouraged. And why are they going after gaming channels? Well, gaming is the biggest niche. There are millions, if not billions, of videos. So it's my belief that advertisers are tired of the fraudulent activity that's happening on YouTube, where their ads views are not going anywhere because people are purchasing subscribers, purchasing views, and when an ad is being watched by a bot, the IP address goes nowhere, or it's distributed. So that doesn't count. It doesn't make that company any money. So companies have been losing millions of dollars per year, and I do believe that they wanted YouTube to do something about it. And since gaming is the biggest platform, if you go after us, it's going to save a lot of lost dollars in revenue, right? For the advertisers. That's one thing that I think that the reason why they're doing it. And it's ultimately a very, very lazy way to go about this. He can easily go out after degenerative content creators who are the ones that are the biggest problem. They're the only channels and accounts on Instagram, Twitter, and whatever, where you're gonna see they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, no interactions whatsoever on their tweets, on their Instagram reels, on whatever. Meanwhile, a gaming channel has a lot of interaction. And that's how you can prove legitimate or illegitimate. So I'm gonna cut it over here because it's already a long video, but I just wanted to prepare you guys for the ad apocalypse caused by nobody else but Neil. I can't believe, I actually thought in the beginning, he was doing actually some good things for content creators. People were getting seen more, there was less censorship, and now with his complete reliance, because the AI, it's all they use. It's pretty much all that they're using to dictate what channels get banned, which videos get stricken, and all those things. And you cannot run an entire system strictly or mostly using an AI. You need people. And now we're seeing that even YouTube liaisons are getting community noted by Twitter. Like the famous example that happened the other day, where the community note said, the YouTube system takes 3 minutes to analyze an entire channel with thousands of videos, 3 minutes to see if it's a bannable channel or not. Meanwhile, the guy said they take things very, very seriously, and they take their time reviewing it when it's the AI and it does not. So guys, if you are gaming content creators, good luck. How do we fix this? We can't fix it. Only the ones that are in charge can fix it. But I would highly recommend that if you guys are seeing fraudulent stuff happening on YouTube, degenerative content, flag that stuff. And then maybe some pressure will be eased off of us, because gaming does not affect people in the real life. Again, unlike politics. I appreciate you guys giving me a lot of your time today. I'll catch you on the next one. Jigga Vega, Michael out. Later. God damn it.